So speaking of plant-based burgers, I noticed the Whopper Impossible Burger is launching. Is this another, is this another step forward in the plant-based universe of food? What do you think? What do you make of it all?
I mean, I think it was inevitable. I mean, Burger King rolling out the Impossible Burger in its own country. Burger King is a Canadian company. People tend to forget about that. Or I should say, RBI is a Canadian company, and of course, it owns Burger King. I think it's really much about providing options to a much more diverse market base now. If you don't have a plant based option or a vegetable protein option on your menu, you're excluding a bunch of people. And it's not just vegans or vegetarians, it's people like yourself. Once in a while, will eat plant
Yeah,
based, like myself.
flexitarians. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
And maybe you want to go out with a friend who is vegan. And if you don't have that option on your menu, well, guess what? You're losing the business of two, three, four, five people at once. And so I think, McDonald's have done the math as well, and that's why they're going ahead with their Mac plant. I do have concerns about the word mech plant compared to Impossible Burger, but I'm looking forward to see exactly
Yeah.
how that's going to be rolled out. And frankly, once you normalize the product, and it's getting normalized, I mean, a lot of things can happen. The narrative, the way it's sold, retail as well.
Yep.
Retailers are very influenced right now by what goes on in service, even though the food service industry was hard hit by COVID. Because they're the ones. I mean, service really was the one sector that brought forward the plant based agenda. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
in retail, we didn't see a whole lot of change until A&W in Canada, frankly. And so it's all good.
Yeah,
And I think,
that was a big breakthrough. Yeah.
yeah, it was. It was about 5 years ago, and I would say really the beef industry, or the livestock industry, I think is starting to understand that there's a gain for them too by getting people more engaged in proteins, regardless. So the stomach share philosophy doesn't seem to be as predominant. That's just my reading. I don't know if you're reading it the same way, but I'm seeing a livestock industry that is a little bit less concerned.
Hmm. Unpack that for me a little bit. So, as you're thinking, the more people that are eating burgers of any type is good for any kind of protein. Is that what you're thinking? How could that be good for them if more
Well,
people are eating plant based?
with the trifecta of meat, things got boring. You know, chicken, pork, beef. You bought what was on sale, and you're going home. And price was really the thing. I mean, you bought what was on sale. Now, with a value proposition, you're selling, well, value, and you can actually, you can you really can generate more growth by selling value. To monetize value is much easier than making money while you're selling a commodity. So that's why I think this vegetable protein play is re-energizing a sector of the grocery store that really needed, you know, it needed a change. And so
Breath of fresh air, so to
that's
speak. Yeah.
that's kind of how I see it.
You know what? I thought what you were going to say. That's a great point. I thought what you were going to say, because you've talked before about the up and down and uneven pricing structure around plant-based burgers. That they're priced at a very much premium, so it actually makes hamburger look inexpensive in some ways. Like it sets a different value equation in the consumer's mind. Anyway, I enjoyed my burger last night. It was fantastic. Look forward to the day to have you over, and then we're going to
Yeah.
do the whole cooking show, and we'll do the show to be just a pile of fun.